Young Innovators Network is an Australian-based club that mentors our young generation to learn how to use technology innovatively for our studies and life. We are a passion-driven, interactive and experiential learning system that involves 3 steps of learning philosophy, which is engage, encourage and environment. 3 weeks ago, Young Innovators Network hosted a CS First class, and in the second day of the class we were creating a racing game. While we were creating the racing game, we started off with moving our cars around, and also we started playing around with the speed and stuff like that. And then after that we were told to try and do some add-ons and change the code to make our game unique. So some of the add-ons include changing costumes. So if I go to my project page, you can see here I put instructions on how to play this game. So to change the costume, all you have to do is press the 1 key for player 1 and the number 2 key for player 2. If we look back inside the code, you can see when we press the key 1, it goes to the next costume. So other things I also tried to do was make my own costume. So if I go to player 2, I created my own little fish costume. And I needed to try and play around with the game a little bit. So I created a ready set go sequence. So if I make this big and then start the game, as you can hear, I also added some sound effects. After some time, the words disappear, and when I move my car around, you can see a color trail. The code for this is called cloning and changing colors. I'll show you the code after I'm done. So now this is one of the add-ons which were taught to us on the CS First page. But there were other things I wanted to do as well, because I felt like there was more than I could do than just add-ons. So I decided to try and make my own sequence of laps. Whenever my characters or sprites touch the yellow border or the green border, so they did make similar add-on, but I tried to make the code a little bit more unique. It will slow down my car, as you can see. So if I go yellow, it's a little faster, but if I go green, it goes really slow. Another thing I did is creating an end, is how you can count your laps. So whenever this touches the color blue, like in our start line, then it will say finish the lap, and it will show you in your sequence over here that there was 1 lap was complete. So I'll just stop my code here. And other than that, we went through all of this. If you would like to see my code, here it is over here. How I created the clones is right over here. I'll zoom into that. So when I call up my clone, which should be here, it says create a clone of myself. I wanted to create 3 clones and make its color random from 10 to 35. After that, just delete the clone. So other than that, use the keys WAD, and for player 1, use the arrow keys left, forward and right, and that's basically it. Thank you.